Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 678356.
So. Okay, testing 1, 2. How does this sound now? Yo, what up? Testing 1, 2. Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Alright, going again. Yeah, music.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Adam Peck
Hello.
from Jones. How you doing?
Oh shit! What's going on, man?
Not much. Just
You ready? I almost forgot. You ready?
Yeah, if you could just give me like 2 minutes, I'm gonna turn this mic down a little bit.
Matty Ice. So, man, is this gonna be live, or are you gonna go back and edit it?
No. This is gonna be live.
Ready. I'm waiting on my clubs too, man.
They're coming soon. Hopefully.
Okay.
All right, should be good to go in 1 minute.
All right, cool. Can you hear me good enough? We good on that? Can you hear me? Okay.
All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. XD. Just going back. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, sorry about that. I think I lost you. All right, we're ready, Sal. Damn, it's nice to have you on the show. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. Thanks for having me, little brother.
Very good, very good. How's the family doing?
Family's doing great, man. Junior's getting bigger. The girls are having a great, I should say, beginning of the spring. So everything is good my way.
Very good, very good. But you did recently have an operation. Wanted to know how's that going? How's the recovery coming along as well?
It's going really good. I had my right side of my groin, I tore all three attachments and a little bit of my core. But as of now, I'm like 85%. Today I ran at 21 miles per hour. I did my cutting and everything. I feel good, man. I have no pain or nothing.
All right. That sounds pretty good. But you are looking super fit already. So, how did you? No, but like, how did you deal with the idea of having an operation? Because that obviously pushes everything back a little bit.
All right, say it one more time.
How did you deal with the idea of having an operation, seen as all those things take. Or, it feels like it
Well,
pushes.
I did find out a little later, which I was kind of upset about. But in my line of things sometimes happen like that because they try to see if your body can heal up on its own. But I'm eager. I'll probably be signing within the next 3-4 days. But I'm back to 110, well, 100% almost. So I just look at the positive thing, man. At the end of the day, I'll be 35 this year. I still feel good. I'm still running with the best of them. So it's eager to see how it's going to play out. But as far as my body and my growing, I feel pretty good.
All right. So it sounds like you're doing all right. Nothing too crazy going on. But did you always play football when you were growing up? Did you play different sports?
Oh no, I played basketball, football, baseball,
All
and
those.
track. When I went to high school, I kind of cut it back to track, football, and basketball. My basketball team, we won 2 national championships. I got to play as a freshman. I was offered by probably 12 or 15 D1s in basketball, and football. Everybody know I was pretty much offered by everybody in the country in football. And the track was just to make sure that my win was up, play football and basketball. But yeah, man, I was runner-up Mr. Georgia in basketball, McDonald All-American. So I've had a good rodeo with the basketball team too.
All right. Speaking of, all of that, what do you think the process was like going from high school straight to West Virginia University? Is that any like?
Uh, for me, it was kind of different being an inner city kid and just going to college and not used to the surroundings of all the people that was in college. So that was a big change with me. But I adapted pretty good and got around some good people at college. And R.I.P. Chris Henry was one of my best friends. And but college was good, man. The biggest adapt I would say was you're on your own. In high school, you got people making sure you go to class. In college, there's no one there watching you really, basically. So if you fuck up, it's basically on you. So
Yeah.
that was probably the biggest difference, I would say.
The big difference. All right. So high school is very different from college when it comes to at least
Yeah.
what you actually have to do. Some people
Yeah.
making you do it.
In high school, you got somebody, you all in one building. In college, you don't have to wake up. Like, ain't nobody going to be at your house waking you up but yourself. So you have to find the discipline and the means of what you want to do and make sure that you're dedicated to what you're doing. Because I've seen a lot of guys that was in college, they had the same amount of talent that I had, but just didn't have the discipline to go to classes and keep up with their shit. And then they end up getting kicked out of college.
That sounds pretty retarded on their part. But while you were at college, when did you decide that you wanted to go all in on football and then make it to the NFL? Because the first you started playing basketball and all that.
Well, after they told me I had to cut my hair to play basketball once I got there, my basketball dream was shot down. And I always felt that football was my ticket and preparing myself that way. But, of course, I love basketball. But it was what can I say? It was nothing that made me know that football was my ticket. I knew I was going to make it in one night. It was just me making the decision, I would say, as far as that part. But I didn't have a part where, like, oh, yeah, I know it's got to be football. Until I just say, all right, I'm not doing basketball no more. And I had a difficult freshman year, but my second year, my sophomore year, I made every accolade I can make. I think I was Special Team Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year for the conference. So going into my junior year, I already had that mindset. Like, look, it only takes for you to just pick up where you left off at and be a top 10 pick. And so it worked out the way that I wanted to.
All right. So basically, all I'm hearing is that time when I started to think I'm just going to go all in football was because if I wanted to play baseball, I had to cut. So you really didn't want to cut your hair? Like, come on, bro.
No, I didn't. No, bro. But you got to understand, I was coming from the inner city with, with dominantly all black people. And then going to West Virginia where it was only maybe 100 African Americans there. So mentally, I had to just catch up and grow up because at 18, when you come from that, you don't know nothing else. So that had a little bit to do with it too. But I don't debate or contemplate about the decision I made because I was the first defensive player picked in my draft. Like, what else better could have happened than going number one pick overall?
All right. Well, I'm sure now you appreciate that you kept it 100 with yourself. Okay, come on, man. I don't want to cut my hair, so I'm just gonna go play football. um, Speaking of which, though, what do you think was your best moment in college? If you have one, you have to
Uh,
have one.
I say one of my best moments was when I played the University of Miami my sophomore year, game three, my first start. Um, and I played like a champ, man. That was the night I smacked the shit out of Kevin Winslow,
Ooh.
and everybody in the country knew who Adam Pacman Jones was after that game. So I would probably say that was the highlight because we was the underdog and we should have won the game.
Speaking of Adam Pacman Jones, is Pacman your legit middle name, or how did you get? Because if it's not your middle name, how did you get that name?
My mom been calling me Pac-Man since I was 2 months years old. So when I used to get hungry when I was a kid, I used to do my mouth like.
Okay.
So my mom started calling me Pac-Man, and like it hasn't left me since. So my mom gave me the name, and she don't even call me Adam. and but that was a personal thing, I guess that trunkled to a bigger thing that everybody know me as.
All right. All right. Well, now you're Pacman Jones then. Um, Speaking of which, though, like when you knew you wanted to be in the NFL, um, in that time, how did you prepare to get there?
Um, the big preparation is, everybody thinks talent gets you everywhere, but talent only can get you so far. I know a lot of guys that was way more talented than me, but just didn't want to put in the work. And like I was just speaking to some kids that play at Southern Cal baseball last night about the work ethic. Regardless of what anybody say, it's not too many. I might can name one or two people that can work or outwork me, but that's I'm talking about in the world. So I always had that mindset like I'm not gonna let nobody outwork me. So if they can't outwork me and I got talent, I'm way above the head ball, eight ball. So that's my biggest thing, man. Like I try to work. I mean, if it's studying film, or if it's lifting weights, or if it's running, or if it's waking up, going to the steam room, or if it's checking on what I'm eating, like it's not a time of the day that I'm not thinking about, like, damn, how can I get better?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Um, and during that time, do you think there's something you would have done different, or do you think you just did everything to the best of your ability?
I don't. It is what it is. You can't look back and it's a lot of things that I would like to change, but um, I'm a firm believer. Like, if after you fix the problem, don't beat yourself up. So I think I've done a hell of a job to have the career I've had so far, and still working and being in the shape that I am. It's not too many guys that can run 4.41 at 34, 35 years old. So I think I've done a good job. Of course, it's little shit that you would like to go back and change, but for the most part, I think everything's good.
Yeah. All right. All right. You did come into the NFL in 2005, which is like 13 years now today.
hmm
Um, Come on, bro. I heard like the average career is like 3 to 5 years, man. So how do you stay in this game that long, bro? It's not even
um,
like you're a
First of
quarterback
all,
or anything.
my mom blessed me with some good genes, and besides that, I just been blessed, man. I work hard like all the time, like as far as taking care of my body. And I got good genes, man. But like I can tell you, it's not a motherfucker that works harder than me, like period, point blank, as far as taking care of yourself and taking care of your body, working out, making sure your body in tune to go. So now I just been blessed, man. It's only a couple that done lasted the length of that I've lasted. So um, I just take every day and don't take it for granted, and just keep working and building on each day.
All right, all right. I gotta ask real quick. Do you take any like nasty green shakes or something?
I don't take no supplements.
Okay. All
I've
right.
never been the one to take supplements. every now and then I try a shake, but like, nah, I don't even take creatine, man. Like, I don't know. I've always been like that. Like, I ain't had a soda in 30 years. So,
30 years, nah,
like,
bro.
30 years I haven't had a soda. I don't need. It's probably been longer than that, but I haven't had a soda since I've been 6, 7 years old.
Wow. All right. So you don't drink no kale smoothies or anything like.
No,
I thought it
I don't have
was.
no recipe at the smoothie shop.
All right. Makes sense. So at that highest level of that gameplay, though, what do you think was your mindset?
Excuse me?
At the highest level of gameplay or of games, I'm talking about like at your peak. You probably still are at your peak, to be honest. What is your mindset?
The same mindset as always.
Just
At the end of the day, you prepare yourself and do all this work to know that you're the best. And so mentally, that's how you have to prepare yourself. And if you have any doubt, that's a personal problem. Like most people don't perform good because they doubt themselves. It ain't got shit to do with their ability. It's because they doubt themselves. So my mental aspect of the game, like I know I'm the best when I walk out there. And I talk shit and I back it up.
yeah.
And half of the people that I go against, they're like, damn, man, this nigga 30-some years old, he's still doing the same shit. Yeah, because I prepare myself all year. I've studied. I've worked my ass off in the weight room. I've done all the necessary things to be prepared and ready to go,
All right. That makes sense. And as a pro athlete from that point of view, what advice would you give the youngins, like me and others listening who have big dreams and all that?
I would tell. So these days, they blow y'all young kids' heads up telling y'all how good y'all are. Don't read none of that shit, man, and just keep your head down and keep working. Because at the end of the day, like I was telling this group the other day, it's always somebody trying to be where you at. And then it's a lot of times with the younger guys get a lot comfortable because, oh, I got this, oh, I got a sponsor by this, oh, I got that. But you don't realize, like, yeah, you 15, 16, you got to go all the way to you 40, 50 years old. So don't be comfortable where you at now because there's another young kid that's trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. And when you stop doing what you're doing, they're going to, Under Armour or Nike or whoever else, they're going to be calling other young kids. So that's my whole thing with the younger generation. Like, don't get complacent of all this bullshit of what you've ranked in and the stake and all that. Keep working, man. Work on your craft and try to perfect your craft.
All right. You heard it from the man himself. Football is a team sport. I don't play any team sports, right? I play golf. It's just individual. Well, I guess sort of a team sport. Like I'm on an Overwatch team, which is just a video game. It's pretty much 6-a-side, 6v6 FPS sort of thing. But when it comes to all that, that team stuff, when there's 6 people working objective, or in your case, football, how important is synergy in general?
How important is what?
Is synergy with your teammates.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Like, it's different from golf and football. Like, it's a lot of guys that can stand out by themselves, but at the end of the day, you're going to need all 11 guys because if you don't have a pass rush, it doesn't matter how good you cover them up, you're going to get up them if they got 20 seconds. And like if you got a good running back, it don't matter how good you are if you ain't got the line. So with football, it's a lot more different than golf. And me, you know how much I love golf. And but that football thing, the camaraderie with the teammates and trusting one another, it's almost like you're going to Iraq and like the Navy SEALs. Like, can I trust you? Can I trust you to pack my parachute to be all right? And that's how you have to go with it. Like, and you can't be afraid to tell somebody if they got a booger in their nose. If they ain't working hard, hey, man, you need to step your shit up because I'm depending on you in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You know what I mean? So that's my whole outlook at everything. Like, would you tell your friend if he had a booger in his nose? Yes or no? If you were telling yes, okay, you're a stand-up guy. You're a team guy. You want this guy to be there. But then you got some guys that's so scared to tell somebody something. And that's when they come in. Those guys are not the leaders. You get what I'm saying? They're scared to tell another guy that he got a book in his nose.
All right. That makes sense.
Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, it's a very interesting way to put it. But if you did have one tip for teams in any sport, whatever that is.
If I had what?
If you had one tip for any team in any sport, Other than, telling somebody if they have a booger in the nose, what would that be?
Are you saying like collegiate or like pro?
Um, let's just say,
Like for the younger kids?
no, I'm not talking about young or old. I'm just talking about in general.
Um, I would just tell them enjoy the process. It's a long process, and it don't happen overnight. A team sport is a group sport. Of course, you're gonna have individuals that are superstars, but enjoy the process, man, and learn how to be good as a team, and push each other to work hard. Like every day, I push my group. Like if it ain't doing that but squatting, man, I'm trying to squat at least 5 more pounds every day until I get to that peak point. But like I'm always pushing the guys. If it ain't that, but you do starts on tens. Hey man, who got the best start today? So like I've always been into that mode. Like you only good is your last man.
Yeah. All right. But if it was possible, what would you say to 14-year-old Pacman Jones?
My whole thing is the work ethic, man. So like my man work, man. Tune everything out. Don't listen to the rankings and all that shit, and just work, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the sport, and work hard as you can, and then let everything else take care of itself. Because if you working your ass off, eventually, you'll get the last laugh at them.
All right. All right. Well, I think that's all the important questions done. It's time for the all-important chat. How's your golf day? How's your golf game doing right now?
Golf game is doo-doo right now. I just left Vegas. I played Cascada when I was out there.
Nice.
I shot at 92, which was, I guess it was okay since it was my second round of the year. But just trying to get better, man.
All right. Now, you're a pretty good golfer, so what, do you like a +3 or what?
I'm probably like right now.
Yeah, right now.
God.
+3, come on, bro.
Right now, I'm probably at +10 right now.
+10, okay. So,
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to just, go on the PGA Tour, man? Because if you're +10, you should have quite an easy time.
After football, I wouldn't mind trying to play, a little golf. But right now, I got a lot of things that's slowing me down. But yeah, I would not mind playing on the Pro Tour golf. But first of all, I have to break 81. I haven't broke 81 yet.
Bruh, you just said you were +10, bruh. Come on, bruh.
I'm talking about this year, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay. You gotta break 81.
Oh, not overall crazy. I'm talking about like this year. I played 4 times. I shot 93. Yeah, I shot 93. 91 or 93 in Cascada. I played at Bally. I shot 80. Shot 81 at Bally High. I played what was it called, Doral or something like that. Yeah. And I ain't played too good there, but like I only got to play 4 times. I'm just coming. I had surgery on my groin the Super Bowl week, so I had to take it a little slow, man.
All right. Take it slow. Again, like I said earlier, quite fit. So, come on, bro. You gotta tell me those drives are in the 300s.
Don't even use a driver.
Oh, you don't even use a driver?
No. I use a 3-iron, and I hit it by 275 straight down the pipe.
All right.
No reason for me to use a driver right now. I'm talking about on a dry day, it might roll to be about 285.
Oh. Okay, so you're a 3-iron main. I got it.
Yeah.
If you are following him, like what he's doing, what do you think about Tiger Woods heading to the Masters? You think he's got a shot? Or?
Oh. What? Tiger's winning the Masters. Tiger is back, people. He is back.
All right.
All the way back.
I agree with you. All right.
And everybody can't play at the Masters.
Yeah.
Everybody say what they say, but there's only a couple that can handle that Masters in Augusta, man.
Yeah, well, it's Tiger Woods. So you bet he's gonna win. I think it's gonna do quite well. You think Tiger's back?
What's the odds on it?
What's the what on it?
What's the odds on the game?
What's the eyes?
Odds
Art.
on Tiger to win Augusta.
I think it's 8 to
Do you
1.
know?
8 to 1 or something.
8-1.
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh, I'm a betting man. I might have to slide something in on that one.
All right. You sure don't want to make no bets on that one?
I think I do. What you do? You like Tiger or not?
Yeah, I like Tiger. I'm just not showing the fanboy right now. That's all. I'm just trying to keep it professional, keep it 100.
Okay. Well, I like Tiger. I think Tiger gonna win it.
I think.
I think he gonna win it too.
I think he's gonna
not be in the top 2. I think he gonna win it.
All right. You know what? You heard from Pacman. He's gonna win it. You also heard from MD. He's gonna win it. Mr. Pacman, can't wait to tee it up with you. I think we'd have some fun. And I know you're a busy man and you need to go. You got all that work to do. But thank you for coming on the show today. Much appreciated.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day, brother.
You too. Keep being awesome. All right, buyers. Oh, crap. Anyways, there you have it, buyers. Mr. Adam Pacman Jones and Lessons of Greatness. It's quite kind of him to join us on the show today, but join us next time for Lessons in Greatness. Holla at your boy. Peace. Oh, yeah, I gotta stop the stream. Crap. All right, peace.